actor and director David Henrie is teaming up with his longtime friend Selena Gomez and his brother Lorenzo for Bold Entertainment's debut feature film, This Is the Year. Here's a peek at the trailer.
The closing act at front and center this year will be Lovely the band. I would kill for wristbands, but they sold out in like 2 minutes.
Man, Lovely the band, front and center. That would have been a date to remember. When are we leaving?
We? The Millennium Falcon at your service.
All right, you guys ready? Let's go!
Tell us about This Is the Year.
Absolutely. So my favorite movies growing up were always feel-good, coming-of-age teen films. So I'm paying homage to a lot of those movies that inspired me, but telling a classic story like coming-of-age teen movies in a more modern way, putting new wine into an old wineskin. So it'll give you all the nostalgic feels, but at the same time, it's done in a modern day setting, dealing with themes that I feel like I deal with a lot and young people, which is expectation versus reality. I think we're so overwhelmed with social media and movies and TV shows. We're just inundated with all these images that it can make you expect love to be one thing. In reality, it's not always that. So I'm purposely kind of telling a classic story, but updating it and dealing with more modern themes. And it's supposed to be a popcorn fun movie. You know, I'm not out to win an Oscar with this film. We're out to win smiles and give you all the feels. So I hope people will join us here on the 28th of August, tomorrow.
I love that. And it sounds so fascinating. Definitely want to check it out. What was it like to work with your brother on this movie?
It was a blast. Any independent film has its difficulties. Time is usually a big enemy of all independent filmmaking. So you need your lead actor to trust you, be on time, work hard, deliver a performance, and quickly, because time is money for an independent film, especially. And my brother checked all those boxes and did such a great job in the film. And we just had a great rapport, and he really delivered on time. I was very, very blessed to get to work with him.
And I know all of our Wizards of Waverly Place fans are freaking out right now. So you have to tell us what it was like to work with Selena again.
It was such a blast. She really responded to the feel good, positive message of this film and how empowering it is to women, especially. I feel like a lot of maybe 80s movies didn't have a very layered or deep perspective on women in general. So we wanted to flip those tropes on its head and really update it and tell it in a more complex and deep way. My female writer, Sienna Aquilini, who I partnered with, she did a great job really bringing authentic voices to the women in the film, and especially showing authentic female friendship and not competitiveness or cattiness or, things that didn't age very well from some of those 80s movies. So we're excited to get to do that in this film. And Selena really resonated with that. We brought a lot of the magic feel good feelings from Wizards to this film. So hopefully it'll give fans that same kind of magical feeling tomorrow and then they can watch it with us live tomorrow at 4:30. So you'll literally get to see Selena and I live and experience the film with us. And it's one time only. So it's like you're coming to a live concert with a movie playing.
So cool. And speaking of that virtual component, of course, you filmed this and sort of produced it before the pandemic happened. How has it been to sort of adjust to all of the changes with the coronavirus crisis?
I have great partners at Bold Entertainment who are kind of visionaries and leaders and didn't want to give up when Corona hit on the film, because we had a theatrical window and that's what we were planning on doing. But when Corona hit, we obviously lost that. And they said, you know what? People don't feel very, very good right now. A lot of them are trapped in their homes. A lot of people haven't even seen the sun in very long. Let's give them something to feel good about. Let's give them something to enjoy, to smile, and bring them a live event. Do it all live so you can feel like you're sitting in the premiere with the actors. That never happens. No one gets to go to a premiere with the actors, so we're doing it virtually. You're essentially coming to the premiere with me, Selena, the cast. You're watching it with us live, and then the Q&A afterwards. The live Q&A is hosted by Charlie D'Amelio, who's the most followed TikToker, and Dixie D'Amelio. So it'll be one big fun evening of familiar faces and a nice feel good movie.
So cool. Big fans of the D'Amelio sisters. So you got a lot of fans, definitely cult followings that should be tuning in. I also want to congratulate you because this is the first feature-length film for your company, Bolt Entertainment. What has it been like for you to really take autonomy and become the director and also really have your hands on to this project?
It's a dream come true. I got into this business to make an impact and be an entertainer, and getting to go behind the camera and really craft the narrative was an absolute blessing. So I'm a big fan of, uplifting feel good content, and that's exactly what this is. So hopefully someone will grab a bag of popcorn and they'll just have a good night and leave reality for a moment, leave the craziness of the world, and just feel good with us. That's kind of why we're in this. So we're really excited to do that with our partners at Bold, who have helped champion this.
David Henrie, director of This Is the Year, which premieres tomorrow. Where can people join the live interactive virtual event?
Great question. So it's tomorrow at 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern PM time. You can get your tickets at thisistheyear.film, and that's exactly where you'll watch the whole thing. So you'll buy a ticket, you'll show up, give your code, and you will have one seamless experience on thisistheyear.film. And use my code for a discount, David20, and you'll get $2 off. So it'll be $9.99 as opposed to $11.99. And with every ticket
So
purchase, you're
cool.
benefiting COVID-19 relief.
Amazing. I love that. David 20 to benefit COVID relief and also to see a cool film. Thank you so much for joining us today and congrats again.